Alright, and we're live. Welcome back to IAE. Hang on a moment. Let me just do that. Do that. 29:53. Today is Drake Day. And I got an update on all this stuff here and these little booths and everything. Oh, hello. The faction Xeno threat apparently might be to blame for these things. They are a sort of, God, I don't know what I'd call them. They're a criminal organization, and every so often they will invade Stanton and try to take out the UEE presence that's here. But apparently the Xenothreat event is supposed to be running until the end of the year, probably after IAE ends. The next update, I think, what, 3.22? So that would explain all the anti-alien stuff. Yeah. So, let's see. Let's go and take a look at Drake Day today. The Xenothreat event is rather fun. I do enjoy it, especially when you get to fight an Idris. Alrighty. Alright, someone's messaging me on Steam. Lovely. Alright. That's gonna get muted for now. After I get off the elevator. Let's see. That should work. Alright. Okay. Luckily, the actual Discord messages aren't pushing through the stream, so that's good. Alright, Drake Day. Hey, welcome to Drake Interplanetary. Alright, we got a caterpillar right there. Let's see what we got today. Main hull, 2 left hulls, and then down below. Looks right. So I actually boarded one of those caterpillars in flight during an event. That was a good time. Just get so I did finally delete that shader folder, well, the user folder, I guess is what they're doing now. And it seems to have gotten rid of the hair effect. Hopefully. Hopefully I didn't speak too soon on that. Anyway, they got the normal cutter there. These are the 2 Drake starships. The scout cutter, which is supposed to have a sensor suite, I think. Let's see. Yeah, here's the cargo bay. Yeah, it's got a little sensor engineering station here. I believe this is all cargo. Really? That's the cargo area. Okay. And this is just open space. Alright. And you could obviously put stuff in the open space, but the cargo grid is... Oh, wait a minute. Is this the... Yeah, the cargo grid is where you would sell things from your ship. No, this is a bathroom. Okay. I think. Yes, okay. Different lights. Or not. Ah. There we go. Open, close, light. Yes. The bed. Oh, they even got a button for the light there. That's good. I will say, I do actually really like this ship. It's not a bad starting ship. I don't know what's supposed to be in there. And the pilot seat. I think it looks a little derpy, but I mean, it is Drake. They do... Okay, there's my hair. Never mind. It is Drake. They do function over form. That's just sort of how they roll. And this is definitely a very, very functional ship. All the way down to the fact that it has a VTOL takeoff option. I think. I'm pretty sure it has a VTOL takeoff. That's the weapons locker. Yeah. No real suit spot, but it kind of makes sense. It's not really meant to be a multi-crew ship or even anything like that. Oh, it's got a couple of windows there. That's good. There's the fuel intake. They're starting to put those in a lot of ships because I want to physicalize the refueling aspect of it. Let's take a look at the back of the Standard just to see what it looks like without the engineer station there. Yeah, probably mostly just interior, but might as well. Yeah, it's just an engineer station. In that case, the cargo grids are all of this. Yep. And this is the way in. Bed, bathroom, same setup. Component access. That's cool. And the glass is actually different color too, so that's also very neat. I don't know if that changes with the different skins I can give it. Alright, let's take a look at this Caterpillar. Hopefully I don't get lost inside, but it's got a whole bunch of different ways of getting around. And funny enough, I think the Caterpillar itself is this part here. Yeah. The rest of it, all these little things here are just add-on modules. And you'll see that when we get to that part. I mean, I think that catwalk goes all the way through for all of them. Maybe not, actually. We'll see. We'll take a look at it. Let's get in there first. There you go. And up. Alrighty, and just like that, you're in essentially kind of the living area of the ship. A couple of beds here. This is very much a workhorse of a vessel. Not a lot of luxury involved with it. Eating table here with a couple of televisions. I'm not entirely sure what that is, probably just an MFD. Weapons locker. Hallway open. Engineer access. Yeah, this is got a couple of. I'm assuming there's subsystems in this room. Engineering, you know, your thrusters, all that stuff. Engineer station. Ooh. Header. Some more engineering, I suppose. Yeah, just an upper ladder, I guess. Power plant access, yeah, that makes sense. Yep. Okay. Server access. And that just leads back around here, so. Let's go in a circle. Center hallway. Leads to the bridge, yeah, and access. And this part here is basically with the. Yeah, this back portion is mostly where all the crew are going to be working and doing all their stuff. Support seat. Support seat probably act as I'm actually not sure what the support seats do in this ship. Let's go down. Okay, or just through. You know, that works too. Ow. I swear, this never happens to me. Yeah, watch your head. Mind your step. Alright. Anyway, I did kind of miss some of the stuff up here, so let me go this way. Oh, this just leads to the module. Yep. Yeah. So this could be considered EVA access. These close. I just gotta remember how to close them. Ah. You can open and close each side independently. And that would seal this module so it's not vented out into space. Obviously that's not actually a thing yet. I mean, maybe, no, I don't think it's a thing for the Caterpillar yet either. All of the ships are airtight, even if the doors are open. They're gonna fix that at some point. They're working on, wait, elevator? Oh, right, elevator. Silly. They're gonna fix it at some point. They're working on it. So, when that comes in, that would be how you seal the individual compartments. Let's see if I can't get down to the lower part of that ship again, or bridge again. EVA access. Oh, and this leads to the tractor beam. Which is not going to let me into. But basically, I'm pretty sure it's tractor beam, yeah. This would be where you, the station you use to actually load all your cargo up and even move those modules. So I'm certain that they're removable. I just don't actually remember how. Alright, let's see if this ladder won't kill me again. That works. Yeah, a couple more beds down here. I'm pretty sure this part can actually detach from the rest of the ship. Here's another sort of loading controller, I believe. Guess that doesn't lead anywhere. I want to say that's an airlock. Probably for a docking collar. Doesn't look functional yet, though. Alright. But yeah, you got your sort of eating table here. Bathroom. Oh! Stove and sink. Good, okay. And a bathroom. So this is like the primary living area, I would assume. Or this is just for if the ship detaches and the other one's the primary living area. Wait, what's down there? Oh. Weapons rack. Makes sense. I actually don't think we saw a bathroom on this part of the ship, did we? I want to double check that before we go into the front. Oh! There is a stairway leading up here. How did I miss this? Oh, that's how. Okay. Ah, the bottom turret. This leads back to habitation. Okay, no, there's the bathroom, stove, sink. Okay, so same amenities, just more space. Now let's go to these again. Go to the catwalk area up top. Go to the module access. Oh, can even open and close them from here. I'll close those. I'm actually going to open these back up so people can kind of see it. I know it's not really my job, but, you know, might as well. Module 3. But, yeah. Mission 4. And then turret access. And, oh, right, the bow loading thing. Upper turret access. I am mildly curious about front. In my personal opinion, it should have a ramp, but I don't think it does. No, it just opens up like this. I think it'd be cooler if this actually dropped all the way down as a ramp. Parking sensor. if bonked, you know you've gone too far. No, that's fair. I like that.
How fun would it be to own one? I don't know.
Yeah. So this is apparently just the standard cargo bay. Based on the fact that that said EVA out there, I'm thinking if you do detach these, this catwalk stays somehow. You know, I'm trying to figure out how that would even work. They gotta slide off to the side this way, I'm thinking. And then maybe these little walls in the middle actually stay, and this just slides out. Yeah, that could be it. Alright. Well, anyway, that's the Drake Caterpillar. And when I boarded one of these, it was through one of these open portions here. We had a Hercules Starlifter. It was on the front ramp and just lined it up perfectly. The Caterpillar started taking off, and I jumped off and landed right here. It was awesome for a very short time. I climbed up this ladder, pulled out my gun, went through this door, and then, yeah, it was right here. I lit up one guy, turned the corner, and the rest of his friends were right there. And I did not survive that one. Anyway, speaking of, in the spirit of doing that, let's just plop on down here. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. Let's see, 2 and 3? No, 3 and 4, or 4 and 5, I think the other ones are. Oh. Hunger. Imagine that. Multi-tools. Let's grab one of our MREs. Ma is ready to eat chicken patty dinner. Alright, what's this? Is also Ma? It's all Ma's. Alright. Should grab one from here then. Oh, actually, no. I got a sandwich. A bacon club sandwich I bought. Looks delicious. I have to grab some heals all. 7.2. Only 2% health, but you know, it's still 2% health I don't know. Alright, let's go through. Okay, the Corsair's over there. I was gonna say, I don't see a Corsair in here. A very dapper gentleman. Drake. So these are all of the cutlasses they have. The steel is their sort of landing craft. It's also the one that a lot of people, I think people found it rather redundant when it was released. Which, I mean, it does have a lot of jump seats though. Okay. I do like it. It was these guns here that people were kind of like, they're not as good as they should be, or something like that. Maybe it's because of the... Oh, I think it's gotta be because of the angle of attack. It keeps taking me off the gun too. Yeah, that's not really a wide angle of attack. Yeah, I can understand that.
I think I've seen enough of these. Time for the next haul.
I think I might stay here a bit longer.
Anyways, you got the crew spots over here. It's meant to have a crew of 2. Turret access, I think it's an upper turret. Yeah, it's an upper turret. Pilot seat. Co-pilot seat. Weapons racks. So the co-pilot, I assume if you get into any real engagement, if they're not doing missile modes, would jump out and then jump into the turret.
To see one of these. I thought.
Actually, did you know that this wasn't the original
You
design?
know,
I've seen pictures of some earlier versions.
when you
that
land
look
for your
pretty out there.
assault, all the seats pop up. Run over here, hop out. Machine guns provide some amount of support, but again, it really doesn't have a very wide angle of attack, so... Oh!
Didn't really think
I wonder
this
if that co-pilot seat has
manufacturer
the
was my style.
remote turret
What
access
they're
too.
showing this year.
I heard
Ah,
that their
that's
CEO
interesting.
was actually here in
That's
the
actually
vault.
pretty cool.
I've been keeping an eye out, but no luck yet.
And this is the... Oh, Cutlass Blue? Yeah, okay. This is the bounty hunter ship. Well, law enforcement ship. As you can see, you know, a lot of little stasis pods for the people that you don't want getting out in your flight. A couple of
With the
airlocks.
price, I definitely think the IAE is worth going to.
It seems like it's gonna be a great show.
Huh. I didn't think that was just gonna slam shut like that. I expected this other part to close too. Alright. Oh, say levy again. Habitation. 2 beds. Turret. Pilot, co-pilot.
I might stay here a bit longer. I haven't seen everything yet.
Let's do what that gentleman did. Oh. Oh, interesting. Open. Oh, okay, the 2 parts. Okay. Open, close, in and outer. Neat. I can get behind that.
Seeing it in person is a lot different
How
than I
about there?
imagined.
Okay, there's that. And now I'm curious if it's closed. It opens up, so it twists to extend. I like that. Okay, that's cool. The Drake Vulture. The first big salvage ship they released.
That the same manufacturer makes
Cargo bay. You can, yeah, you can have it craft multi-tools, tractor beam attachments. Yeah. Give me a light.
Yeah.
Tractor beam should hold. Okay.
This.
I can't imagine
Alright.
buying one, but it would definitely be fun to use for a week.
And that holds 1 SCU of material to craft with. Okay. I like that.
How this show's gonna compare to
Up.
the last one
So this is
That they've got some of their classic
just a storage locker. Yeah, the storage locker. Quantum drive, life support, your bed, fuse box, a little kitchenette area. Oh, the gravity generator's down there. That's
I'm
cool.
gonna go and see if I can find anything
Components.
more interesting.
Actually, I might stay for a while.
Pilot seat.
Just to make sure I didn't miss anything.
We buy everything on the show floor.
And I believe it's going to have a tractor beam if it doesn't already on one of the arms. But if you use the tractor beam to hold something in place, you only get one of the... Oh, that's funky. Yeah, you can see through it. If you use the tractor beam to hold something in place, then you only have one salvage beam to kind of salvage. That's a sort of trade-off. Understandable trade-off, but yeah. I imagine most people will just hold the thing in place. Stop the thing from spinning with the tractor beam and then salvage it with both arms as you go.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
Cutlass Red is the medical version, which honestly is pretty good, pretty cool. I do like this one. Much smaller cargo bay, much smaller back, with an extra airlock as well.
Stuff like this is exactly why I
So you
love
seal it
going
up,
to
go out
IAE
here,
so much.
EVA to grab somebody, bring it back in, close the door,
But it would definitely be fun to
pressurize,
use for a
get
weekend.
back out here. 1 med bed, 2 med bed. I think they're tier 2s, so no no super serious injuries, but most of the time enough to get someone back on their feet. I don't. Obviously, right now they offer regeneration
Not
because
the best I've seen from this manufacturer.
medical is still a
Pretty
little
solid showing.
wonky,
I
but in
really
the future, I
appreciate that they've got
think
some
only
of the
the
classic
highest
designs
tier
on display.
med beds are going to offer regeneration. So, like the 890, the Carrack, space stations, ships might not even offer regeneration actually. Water, a bathroom. Oh, yep, that's about right. 2 beds, that stuff. No turret access actually. So this one has a bathroom. The other ones don't.
I tell you, there's
So this is
nothing
meant to be
like
out
being
for
in the IAE.
much longer. Oh, and it's got an extra couple of beds for
Like a lot of
crew.
people are enjoying themselves.
Okay, I can get behind this one. So, like your two rescue people, your 2 pilots, and then the med
Okay, I
beds.
think I'm about done here.
If you want to go on ahead, that's
And
fine.
this is just
I'll
the
catch up
standard
with you
Cutlass
later.
Black. Cargo space. Turret, 2 beds, yeah. Cutlass Black, the base version.
If I had the credits,
No bells and whistles.
I'd probably get one of these for myself.
Seeing it in person is a lot different than I imagined.
Cutlass is a good ship. If I was going to get one, I'd probably get the red. But at the same time, while I admire Drake's function over form, I do like a bit of luxury in my ships. I want something that I can go out, be out in space for a long time and not get, tired of just the same old grays and metallic fixtures. And now we have the last main hull: Herald, Corsair, and Buccaneer.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
So the Herald is not accessible from the back. It looks like a cockpit on an engine. If I can figure out how to get it open.
From what I've seen so far, I
Other
really
side?
think this is the manufacturer to beat this year.
I heard that their CEO was actually here in the hall. I've been keeping an eye out, but no luck yet.
There it is. It's gonna fight me apparently. Wow, that's really gonna fight me. Okay. Well, anyway,
Another
there's not too much to see in it. It's a data hauler, so it has a lot of server space. It's got a little hacking station in there. The missiles are in there. That's interesting. I feel like you can fit bigger missiles. Say levy. Not really meant for combat, but it's gonna have a lot of. Well, here, there you go. I'll let you pause on that. High-speed generating power.
I've been waiting so long to see
Alright.
one of these.
Here's our
Better than I thought.
core Herald.
Actually, did you know that
craft.
this wasn't the original design? I've seen pictures of some early
In danger
versions
of
and
capture.
they're pretty out there.
Yep. It's a data runner. I believe there's a few orgs that are hoping it'll have a high
The schedule I made? I better
sensor suite, so if you're doing combat, you can have this thing just off in the distance scanning to ping targets or let people know if any reinforcements are showing up. This is the Corsair. Honestly, I love the design. It's a really nice ship, but as of this update, and even updates before it, it was kind of a glass cannon. This is the one that I run. I'm probably upgrading it to a 600. But if they do make this, more survivable, I'm talking like significantly more survivable. I might stick with it. And I could have just gone through the cargo hold, but I want to show off that elevator, and we're going to come back to that elevator. So this is the cargo hold. It is big enough to fit a... I'm trying to think. Misk Razor, I believe? I fit one of the ships in here. It almost fits a Pisces. If the landing gear didn't have to go down, it would fit a Pisces, and I'm a little sad that, it doesn't. That's the mechanism for the wings, I believe. This is the support systems. This is the airlock / weapons and armory. So that opens up. Okay, I guess that doesn't. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, shoot. I'm done. Okay. Alright, that's neat. So you open this up in there. And then what? That opens the other door? No? Okay. I'm not sure I understand how it works. Oh, you just manually open it. Makes sense. Okay.
Absorb as much as I can for now. Time to hit the next hall.
Yeah.
I'm about ready too. Let's go.
This is a very cool ship. Oh, and then because it's an airlock. Another support terminal there, component access. So this is kind of where your engineer would hang out. The rec room has seats for everyone to eat at, a couple of TVs, a whole kitchen area here, bathrooms in here. Pretty decent one actually. This is what really drew me to it, honestly. Besides the cargo bay being able to hold a small ship, individual crew quarters with individual lockers and everything. Honestly, Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, anyway. I'm a huge fan of the individual rooms for the crew. You got 3 crewmates, 3 beds. The section here with the turret on each end. Actually, I don't know. Get the chance to sit in the turrets too often. Okay, yeah, that's about right. And then the whole turret pops out a bit.
Stuff like this is exactly why I love going to the IAE so much.
I can't imagine.
Got
It would definitely be fun to use
bridge.
for a weekend.
And the captain's cabin. Which honestly, I think is smaller than the rest of the crew cabins. But yeah, captain's cabin's got its own thing there. The pilot seat with an MFD just sort of sitting there, which I kind of love. And another cool thing, the co-pilot seat actually sits down underneath the pilot seat. So you'd have your missile mode operator here. Might even be like a...
Impressive.
I really appreciate that they've got some of their classic designs
I don't
on display.
know. I think there might be a tractor beam that's supposed to attach to this, or maybe there's something else. All 4 of those guns are controlled by the pilot, unless you're able to transfer them over to the co-pilot at some point, which would be cool.
I've been pretty
And that man's showing off
everything on
the
show floor this
other
morning.
fancy part of the elevator.
All right, you want me to keep the schedule I made? I better
Those
head to
wings
Mexico City.
unfold in flight,
I think I might stay here a bit
which
longer.
is sort of what makes them so
Everything yet.
fragile. I've had multiple combat experiences where my shields drop, and the second my shields drop, I lose one of those wings, which is part of my firepower and a lot of my maneuverability. At one point, I actually wasn't even able to fly back. The hull was completely fine, but the wings were trashed. Which, the wings make it great for atmospheric, I'm sure, but... it comes right down to it. That's one of the reasons I'm starting to think of getting the 600i. Don't have to worry about the extra appendages falling apart. And then
Myself.
I can't
third lever, you may have noticed, goes to the roof. So, you know, you can walk around up here if you need to. I'm actually not sure what those panels are. I've always sort of been curious. Apparently they slide back though. Anyway, you showed up your remote turret up here. So the co-pilot probably controls this, actually. And, you know, if you're landing somewhere kind of hostile, and you need to have a gunfight, but you don't want to actually leave your ship, you know, you just take this up to the top, pull out your weapon, and then you've got the cover of your ship and the high ground. And if things get too hectic, you just get over here, crouch down. That's all. Oh, that's surface. Alright, well, we'll go into surface now. And yeah, that is the big Corsair. Oh, and the smaller ship here, the smaller thruster here does toggle to a VTOL mode. I'm not sure how much it really helps given the size of the ship and the size of the thruster, but it's nice to know that I have the option. And then last but not least for the main hulls, the Drake Buccaneer is their interceptor, fighter, whatever you want to call it. It's small. It's got a couple guns. I don't know if it has a shield generator. Ooh, it's got that big gun on top I never noticed. But it is a nice little, you know, little thing to launch out of, like a, oh geez, a caterpillar. Or any of the other bigger ships. The Kraken's probably going to have plenty of space for these. Might even be able to park them inside. Actually, maybe not. That inside hangar's meant for... Oh, they got the little fuel thing. The inside hangar's meant for dragonflies, which we'll see down below.
So excited.
Oh yeah. A tiny little snuff fighter.
Good chest. It goes in one place.
It'd be cool if it fit in the back of the Corsair, but its wingspan is way too wide.
I think I've absorbed as much as I can for now. Time to hit the next hull.
Yeah, I'm about ready too. Let's go.
Alrighty. That is that. Go down below, take a look at the other ships. Actually, I wonder if you could fit a bunch of Buccaneers inside of a Caterpillar. I'm gonna have to see if my org wants to try to do that.
This is a lot different than I imagined.
Maybe 4 Buccaneers? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you can probably do it. Yeah, something to test. Alright, now we go down below. The Dragonflies, the Drake Dragonfly. Right on the ground or in space. The rear-facing second seat means you can even take a passenger. Yeah, so you can have a whole bunch of these just sort of, like, stored on a ship, and then just sort of launch them all as, like, swarm fighters. They would be super fragile in an actual fight, but, you know, if you've got a lot of them and enough volunteers, you can make it work. And now that I have that hover quad, I'm wondering if the hover quad works in space. I'd be a little disappointed if it doesn't, because I traded a Dragonfly for that, so gonna have to test that. Anyway, yeah, that's the Dragonfly. It's tiny, it hovers, it's got a couple of guns, and apparently it's got 2 seats. It was fun to fly, I will say that much, so honestly, the way that the hovercraft worked, I might just switch out anyway. These are the forklifts of Drake. They have them at the cargo area too. They're, you know, just that. Forklift, essentially. You know, it could probably carry 1 SEU, maybe even 2 SEU boxes in there.
That's one I went to.
I think those are only 1 SEU boxes, though. These little side panels, I want to say you could probably put much smaller cargo on there. Yeah. Yeah, you totally could. The much smaller cargo containers, like half SEU ones. Open door. And I'm fairly certain that these little things here open up to carry stuff too. So they do function like forklifts, just with a crate spot in the back. You know what? Yeah, let's rent one. Let's rent one. If I ever get the chance to use it, that'll be great. I doubt it, but we're gonna rent one and see. And now the holo displays. Which there is only one. The Kraken. The big boy of Drake. Drake Interplanetary Kraken.
Look at this view. How fun would it be to own one?
Be honest.
There's no...
Not exactly.
The Kraken has been released, and that means one thing. There's no putting it back. This attack carrier has changed the way militias operate forever. And when it comes to personal defense, there's no one you can... there's one thing you can never... Yeah. There's one thing you never want to be. Falling behind. A protector and a beacon of freedom in an often cruel universe, Drake Interplanetary has made this capital-class ship available to all those tasked with safekeeping those unable to protect themselves. The Kraken is both a sanctuary and a self-contained war machine, ready to take on the most daunting adversaries. So this wonderful thing here, I feel like those sides open to be like internal hangars as well, but we haven't really seen them in action yet. All those little struts coming off the sides, those are all landing bays, and apparently you can fit, what was it, 2 freelancers on this thing? And then there's that one big landing bay up top there. It's when they released this, Star Citizen devs essentially said it's one of those if it fits it sits situations. So if it fits, you can carry it somewhere. It's a big ship. And I cannot wait to see it function. There's going to be 2 variants of this. The Kraken and the Kraken Privateer. The Privateer is going to have like extra interior space. They're removing the Dragonfly storage for more. Well, that's fun. For more interior space. It's supposed to be like a flying space station ship bazaar type deal as well. Sort of like a counter to the Merchantman, I guess. But then the standard Drake is going to have interior... Jesus, the standard Kraken, sorry, is going to have interior hangars as well. And not going to have all that extra trading space. So that's it for Drake Interplanetary, and that is the end of IAE 2953 for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Maybe you found a ship you want to pick up along the way as well. Thanks for joining me, and have a wonderful rest of your day.